Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. The greatest show on earth has returned.
This is ridiculous, Tony. This could be dangerous.
Rikki Thrash is back.
It's for you.
And better than ever.
Talk to me, Tony. But then again, danger is my middle name. So sign me up.
Action-packed adventures, heart-throbbing love stories, and hard-hitting, powerful music to bring you into the 1980s like never before.
Hey, darling.
Hi.
We only got one shot of this, Tony. We can't mess this up. We gotta stop playing around.
Sit back, grab that popcorn, and buckle up. Rikki Thrash is here to take you on the ride of your life. The world's favorite 80s action hero is coming to you live on television. Up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time coming. The greatest experience known to man is live right in front of you. But you know what's even more important? As we get Tony to figure out whatever. Tony, wrap it up. What are you doing, man? We got the greatest night on the line right now. We have a lot of potential. Tony, we can't mess this up. So get it together. Listen, we're back. Talking to a futuristic audience. I never thought it would be possible, ladies and gentlemen, but here we are. Here we are indeed. And you might be wondering, Rikki Thrash, I hear your voice, but I don't see you. Well, we're about to change that. Tony, how's everything looking? Is it good? Are we ready to go live? Is this about to be the greatest live stream of all time? Because if it is, then let's do something about it. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, we're gonna weed out everybody who doesn't belong here on the Rikki Thrash Show, okay? Look, if you're new here, I want you to realize one thing, okay? We do things one way, and one way only. And you might be asking, what way is that, Rikki Thrash? Well, you see, we're gonna go through a series of plays and conditioning tests to really, truly test the limit. Because here on the Rikki Thrash Show, we thrash through the limit. Does anything else need to be said? Because in my opinion, tonight is gonna be the greatest night of all of our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest night of all Thursday nights this week. And I tell you what, that's saying a lot. But if you're new here, I want you to hit that follow button. Follow along to the 1980s, the greatest decade of them all. Because Rikki Thrash has figured out a way to come to a futuristic audience and deliver the greatest spirit, glory, passion, and the vibrancy of the greatest decade of all time. So if that sounds good to you, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what you're really made of. Follow me inside. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. I want you to put your hands together tonight for the greatest experience on earth. Tonight, we're getting rowdy, we're getting athletic, and we're doing it all in one night. I tell you what, we got a lot of things planned for the evening, and if you're just joining in tonight, I want you to realize one thing. That tonight, Rikki Thrash is gonna take you along for the ride of your life. Make some noise. I want to introduce the team behind the Rikki Thrash Show, making it all happen tonight. Behind the camera, moving left and right, keeping Rikki Thrash in frame at all times. Make some noise for Giorgio. And sitting across the water, surrounded by all the beautiful babes on that yacht party right about now, the one making everything smooth and making sure the frames and the transitions and the stream is up live to a futuristic audience. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the one and only Tony, the assistant. And my Thrashers, I want you to get ready for the greatest experience all week long, because tonight we're gonna do things different, okay? You know what we're doing different tonight? We're going live. And that's different than it was earlier this week because we didn't go live. So that alone deserves a round of applause. But hold on. Before we get too crazy and say words that we're gonna regret, I want to introduce the main hero of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, the one that streams every single night, except for the nights he doesn't. Ladies and gentlemen, the one that brings the firepower, the glory, the passion, and the attitude of the greatest era of them all to bring you, a futuristic audience, a taste of what he experiences every day. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Rikki Danger Thrash. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for being here on this lovely evening. All right. We got all the sports being played tonight, okay? But most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, before we get any further into the night, I want you to make some noise for the country that we live in and that allows us to go live to a futuristic audience. Ladies and gentlemen, happy 250th birthday to America. Make some noise. Let's go, baby, make some noise. Let's go! Woo! To America, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have the luxury of living here in America, you know that everything we stand on here on this Rikki Thrash Show, we represent the greatest country of all time, the greatest state of all time, the greatest city of all time, Vice City, Miami, Florida. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. But tonight, we aren't done with a round of applause, because the ones that make this all happen, I want you to look into the mirror. I want you to do some reflection, because the ones that keep coming back are the ones that keep making it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Thrashers and Thrashettes. You! Oh! We got a little too rowdy in here. We got the flags. We got a lot of airflow. Okay. Speaking of airflow, I want to welcome you to the greatest stream of all time. How does that have anything to do with airflow? It doesn't. But I just figured that might be a good segment. It's a good segue, rather, I guess. Segue segment. It starts with seg. Might as well just say seg for short. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. Hey, we had a few maintenance workers into the studio today, so it's, they haven't quite put up all the pillows on the walls yet to silence the echo in the room. It's a huge room. If you're new here, I want you to know that, we've built this epic studio, all right? The whole process is up on YouTube or whatever you kids call it in 2026. But here in the 1980s, we built this studio, and I tell you what, there's a long hallway that spans the length of your life. I tell you what, and that's why it sounds so huge in here, ladies and gentlemen, and I want you to feel that sound with the greatest last one more round of applause for tonight, because you deserve it. Make some noise for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rikki Thrash Show, the greatest experience of all time. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I love it. We're bringing in the fire, the attitude tonight, and that's what I'm talking about. Welcome to the 1980s, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a great night. Listen, we're not going to go all night tonight because, look, I'm a busy man. I tell you what, I haven't been able to stream as much as I would like to lately, but that doesn't stop us from streaming tonight and delivering the greatest episodic series of all time. The Rikki Thrash Show. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Rikki Thrash, the greatest entertainer. And whoa! Words! Words don't always flow, but my hair is always flowing. So make some noise for my hair flowing. Also make some noise for Mr. Flamingo back there. And also make some noise for America flowing in the wind as we got the highest draft. The highest draft. We got a major airflow going on in here, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you all for being here. Right now, I want you to know that even though we dropped out for a couple weeks, we're sitting at 35,000 viewers live right here from the audience of the future. And you might be asking, well, is there actually anybody watching from the 1980s? I mean, well, yes, there's a couple stragglers. Here at the Rikki Thrash Mansion, we threw the greatest mansion party of all time. So you might see a few stragglers out by the pool, crossing the balcony. I don't know how they keep getting up to my balcony, but every now and then you'll see a couple stragglers. So don't worry about it. I got it under control. Tony's got it under control. But tonight, meanwhile, we're going to create some tunes and we're going to practice. Look, we got 1 week to learn these Poison songs, all right? I should probably get started on that. The last couple streams I started playing a little bit, but, I haven't really dove in, whatever, it doesn't matter. Look, I'm already starting to lose my voice because I've been screaming because I'm so passionate about the greatest decade of all time. But that's why you're here, to fill that void. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for yourselves for being here tonight. We're going to tear it up. We're gonna turn on the heat here in Vice City. Welcome to the greatest experience of all time. No, you know. I tell you what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna weed some people out, okay? The people who aren't physically fit enough to be a part of the Rikki Thrash Show. And I tell you what, any sort of kink, any sort of mishap, any sort of technological flaw, we're gonna get them out. Out of here. You know what I'm saying? Well, you better believe it, because I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. So if you're on board, meet me outside. Yeah, you know. You might be thinking, Rikki Thrash, how do you get so athletic and fit and fast? Well, I'll tell you what, it comes from a lot of experience streaming and going live into a futuristic audience, a fruity audience, you know? Like, fruity. I don't care. You know, I had some fruit last night. I had some mangoes, some pineapples. It was like a mix together. It was all chopped up. It was nice. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is that we're all here, live in Vice City. A little stormy outside. As the night turns into the morning and turns the buildings into silhouettes as the sun goes down across the bay. It's a beautiful sight. It's almost too good to be true. But you want to know what's not too good to be true, ladies and gentlemen? My thrashers and thrashettes always showing up for the greatest decade of all time, the 1980s. There's a lot of things on our plate tonight, so let's go ahead and tackle all of them at once. All right. What do we play? That's a great question, Thrashers. What do we play? I hear some gifted subs. But I like that. So whatever I just played there, let's continue that. Ladies and gentlemen, Lil Stormy resubbing and gifting 2 more subs. I tell you what, on fire tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for Lil Stormy right now, live in the fax machine messages. I tell you what, let's write the song of a lifetime. Let's crank this up, baby, to 11. It's the only way we do it. Oh. I like that. Oh, okay now. All right now. I think we might have just wrote the song of a lifetime, okay? We're about to build this song to the top. It's gonna reach the top of the mountain. And if you aren't prepared, then ladies and gentlemen, dadgummit, Tony, I thought we had butter today. Did we run out of butter, Tony? Are you telling me I don't have butter? No, I can't use sour cream cheese. No, I can't use cream cheese. That would be ridiculous. No, I'm not gonna lie and say it's butter. It obviously is cream cheese. I'm not gonna just say it's butter, Tony. Okay, fine. I'll say it's butter. But this is definitely cream cheese. Okay. Hey, hey guys. So if you're ready to build the greatest song of a lifetime, then I want you to grab all that. Then I want you to grab all that. Tony, I just don't. It just doesn't look like. I want you to grab all that. Okay, it's cream cheese. Okay, dadgummit, it's cream cheese. I don't have any butter. I'm all out of butter. So you know what that means? Ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna have to provide even all the extra butter tonight, because we all are running a little bit low. So I need you to get slimy. All up in the fax machine messages tonight. I want you to grease yourselves up with some butter, throw it all over that popcorn, because tonight it's all about the excess popcorn. And whatever you're drinking, I'm telling you, a nice cold Coca-Cola on the side. It doesn't get any better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a night. You know, I should probably put this cream cheese in the refrigerator, though, just so it doesn't melt or anything. That would be crazy. And then we wouldn't have butter or regular cream cheese. We would have melted cream cheese, you know. So that's... Anyways, back to the equation. Let's see what we can do here. You know, it's funny because I wasn't even really planning on building a song tonight. Just joking. Just pulling your leg. Of course I'm building a song. That's what we do here on the Rikki Thrash Show. Nothing's new, nothing's different. Here we go. Whoa. I almost forgot it. I had to find it. There we are. Okay. Forgot where it went. This is gonna be so sick. And then it goes back to the E. But let's record that because this is gonna be the most epic stream of a lifetime. If you're new here, I want you to hit that follow, subscribe button, whatever you kids call it in 2026, because of the taste of the 1980s, the greatest decade of all time. My name is Rikki Thrash, and this is the Rikki Thrash Show. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in for the wildest ride of your dreams. So make some noise for the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, don't you dare stop making that noise. Here we go. Oh no, it cut me off. We were doing so good, it cut me off. All right, one more time, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. I said, make some noise right now. Thank you. No. We'll fix it in post. Ah! Oh no. Ah. You know, it started coming down to the finish, And I was like, oh man, I'm so close. Let's not think about messing this up. And then I started thinking about messing it up. And then I messed it up. Ladies and gentlemen, that's no good. That's not okay. That ain't all right. So we're gonna do it one more time from the top. And Coach Rikki is gonna put his heart on the line and try to get this right. Because if we don't, then everybody's gonna be getting on the line and running gassers at the end of practice, okay? That's unacceptable. Unacceptable, ladies and gentlemen. Get it together. My Thrashers, are you ready or not? I need to know. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. One more time. Don't mess it up, Rikki. Finish strong. Whew. Oh, it's all right. Almost there. Come on. No. We got it. We hit 99% of the notes. That's all that matters, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for the greatest experience on earth tonight. I don't hit the wrong notes, ladies and gentlemen. The wrong notes hit me. That's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. It's time to build. know what's next, ladies and gentlemen? Tonight, we're gonna add the drums. Here we go. There we go. Add a little hi-hat. I kind of like that though. Here we go. How we doing tonight? I see everybody. Here we go. No, I don't like that. Hold on, we're gonna wait. Hold on. I don't know what I'm feeling. Definitely some toms. I lost it. continue. A little scattered. Let's try that again. From the top, baby, are you ready? I want to see all the heat right now. Whoops. Right now, all the fire in the chat right now. Might be too much. Hold on. We don't want to overdo it. From the top, here we go. 2, 3, 4. That's it. Keep it simple. Good enough. No. No. Too much. Too much. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. Subtle. Less is more. Here we go. Change it up, bar to bar. We're good. Now we're talking. Add some hi-hat. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it does not need any hi-hat. I have made the executive decision to be done with the drum machine. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the greatest entertainment on this planet. The Rikki Thrash Show is in full effect. And my thrashers and thrashettes are bringing the extra butter tonight. Woo! Oh yeah. I don't know where to go with this. Gentlemen, right off the top of the head, no script involved, no pre-planned music. This is right, live in the thrash. In the 1980s, welcome to the greatest show of all time. And tonight, we are all experiencing greatness. And yes, it is a whistle around my neck. And I shall blow it if anybody acts up tonight. We're gonna get all on the line and run dashes for the rest of practice. Giorgio, I never said stop. Dadgummit. Ladies and gentlemen, give yourself a round of applause as I tune up my bass to be appropriate for the song. How's everybody doing tonight? Tonight, we're gonna build the rest of the song off into the sunset, and then we're getting right into the Poison set that I haven't even learned yet. And we're just gonna go through the songs quickly. We're gonna do short versions probably, and get on out of here. Quick stream tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but thank you all for being here. It means the world. I'm glad everybody brought plenty of butter tonight because we're getting extra slimy. We're lathering up that popcorn, okay? Using all up that extra butter and pepper. Do you use pepper on? No, you don't use pepper on popcorn. What is Rikki Thrash talking about? Well, tonight you can use anything you want to on popcorn because tonight's the greatest night of your life, and you can do anything you want to. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest experience in all of this room right now. My name is Rikki Thrash. If you are new here, and I am the greatest entertainer in all of this room. And I tell you what, Giorgio, I don't mean to offend you, okay? For those of you who are just tuning in, Giorgio is our lovely cameraman, okay? He's moving left and right, keeping Rikki Thrash in frame at all times, getting the cinematic shots. He's got the eye in the sky, literally. And I tell you what, we wouldn't make it far without Giorgio and the rest of the team. So make some noise for the team on the Rikki Thrash Show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can slap down this bass. I don't know about you guys, but this bass is sounding pretty honky tonight. I think it's ready to be played. I tell you, it's been a long time, and I think it's time to play it. So what do you say we play a little bass guitar tonight? The song is in the key of C minor, if anybody wants to jam along, or if anybody was curious. So let's see if we can come up with some sort of melody. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all live, improv off the top of Rikki Thrash's head. Nothing pre-planned because I don't got time. I don't got time for that, man. You think does it look like I got a freaking watch? Does it even look like yeah! I don't even make sense anymore. So I'm just a little distracted right now because I want to get to the business, okay? And the business at hand right now is the music, all right? So let's get back to the business, baby! To the music at hand. We're gonna lay down. Everything is live off the top of the head. So let's see if we can lay down some bass tonight. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, for yourselves for being here on the greatest entertainment of all Thursday nights this week. Yeah. All right. Okay, I spoke way too falsely about that. It's actually in the key of E minor, not C minor. All right. Here we go. Gentlemen, not bad for a first take. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, I tell you what, these guitar strings are so old, I haven't changed them in a long time. They're even starting to wear. Like, the outer layer of the string is starting to come undone, but we're gonna play it anyways, whatever. So let's see what happens. Might not do anything too complex tonight, we'll see, you know. How we doing tonight?
tune up. Something off the fly, see where it goes. Something, but I know we can do better. Here we go. Lost it. Man, we're so close. I don't know where it goes though. Let's try it. 1, 2. Not bad for old strings. Not bad. Just a little simple melody. We'll tune it down. Honestly, I don't know how it's gonna go with the rhythm though. let's record a second one. Just in case, to have in our back pockets, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. It anyways, but Michelle comes in like a bolt of lightning with a $10 donation for a little milk and toast. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for New York Michelle. I got so many freaking cords and wires. I said make some noise right now. Thank you. That's better. All right, let's try it. Three, two, one, go! Whoa, what was that? All right, I don't know what that was about.
tonight is the greatest night of all of our lives. And it doesn't matter, because what matters is the fact that we're all here, improving, getting better, for the good of the people, for the good of the city. And what matters is that Coach Rikki Thrash is here to coach you up on being the most excellent self version. Hold on, let's rewind that. Let's start that over. Ladies and gentlemen, here on the Rikki Thrash Show, there is no script. All there is you and I and my big ego. And I tell you what, tonight's the night of our lives. As we look across the bay as the rock hero fights crime so that we may shred another note. And the sun goes down, turning the buildings into silhouettes. Ladies and gentlemen, you have entered nothing but greatness tonight. You know what? Screw that ball. I don't need it. No one needs a ball. How did it? Dadgummit. Ladies and gentlemen, we're experiencing technical difficulties tonight, and I'm not sure what to do about it. But I have to go retrieve my ball, so in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, take 5. I love you.
Awesome vibes, man. Rock on gesture emoji.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Did you guys see me down by the pool? Well, guess what? I retrieved what I was looking for. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, other than being at the night of your life, other than it being the night of your life, ladies and gentlemen, we have retrieved the soccer ball. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for me! And for America. That's what I'm talking about. We got it. We set a goal. And we accomplished that goal. I tell you what a night it is to be alive. Woo! All right. Woo! We got some cardio in, that's for sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just gonna play a few Poison songs tonight. Because we can. You know what I mean? And I'm wearing a whistle around my neck because I can. You know what I mean? All right, let's tune up.
How we doing tonight? I said, how we doing tonight?
I'm not gonna lie to you though, ladies and gentlemen, I threw that soccer ball off my balcony and then it came bouncing back. I have no idea how that happened. It was strange. I tell you what, there's some sort of ghost on my balcony or something. I don't even know what to think anymore. All right, let's play some Poison, baby. Sarah Ryan, thank you for the sub. Welcome back. Like she never left. Here we go. See if I remember how to play them.
Remember the nights we said and talk about
Ladies and gentlemen, it's all about crying tough tonight. That's some poison for you. Poison the rest of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a show in about a week. Coming up in literally a week. I gotta practice.
Tonight, satisfaction all night.
Says we're loving it. Michelle's loving it. Metal says I'm ready. As soon as I say that, I miss a note. I'm just doing too much now. I'm showing off. Why don't you climb in the back?
Slide on in here. No, not in the front. Jump in the back. Why? There's a song back there I want to show you. I want action tonight. Satisfaction all night.
Nick, you already know. I gotta be careful. I can't hear anything. Oh my goodness. Come on. Get over. There it is. I need the whistle at all times. Whoa. Hold on, we're only gonna play the tempo songs tonight. Here we go.
Oh my God, look what the cat's like in.
on freaking adrenaline right now, baby. And we're gonna keep that hype going. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for yourselves tonight for being here on the greatest show of all time. Tonight is the greatest night of all of our lives. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we're playing some soccer tonight. Playing some football. But not football Americano. I'm talking about soccer Americano.
You know I never seen you look so good. You never act the way you should.
Whoop. I don't know the song. Never heard it in my life. Never heard this song in my life, ladies and gentlemen.
The way that I want you.
So I won't be singing along.
Oh, yes, I do. I never ever stay out late. You know that I can hardly wait just to see you. And I know you and I wait just to see me too. I gotta touch you. dirty to me. You know I call you on the telephone.
There we go. You're singing along if you know it, baby.
So I can't hear you when you say
Those words to me and whisper so softly.
I gotta hear you, 'cause baby we'll be at the drive-in in the old man's court behind the bushes till I scream for more down the basement, lock the cellar door, and baby talk to me. CC, pick up that guitar and talk to me. Cause baby we'll be at the drive-ins in the old man's court behind them bushes till I'm stealing for my down the basement and lock the cellar door, and baby talk dirty to me, and baby talk dirty to me, and baby talk dirty to me.
Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, on the greatest show on earth. I missed it. On to the next, baby. We're gonna keep rolling through, baby. Let's go.
Like this. All the king's horses and all the king's men ain't got a hope in hell. I put my pieces back together again. I see things in my life which never seen. Now all the things that make me
Too early.
wrong. I just wanna go back to a simpler time.
Carrie says this rocks. We're with you.
Get back. Parents think I'm crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, back to the rocking horse, back to the drawing board. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to draw up some plays, and this next play is called A Little... Actually, hold on. What happened here? And this next play is called Look What the Cat Dragged In. Oh, wait, no. Dadgummit. What am I thinking? Hold on. Everybody just pause. Gotta get my head in the game. This song... Screw it. We're not playing it. we're just skipping it. Screw it. I can't get it right. I can't even call it by its own name. So we're gonna skip the Fallen Angel. That's it. As well. Oh, wait. Hold on. Literally a thought just came to my head. But I'm sorry. Tony just reminded me. I had to cut it off as soon as I remembered. Look, we can't be on YouTube right now. But I forgot it's been a couple streams since we last went live. We can't be on YouTube right now. Because I've been warned that my channel will be taken down if I do this. If I get more than, whatever the amount is. So I got to cut YouTube off. We're lucky we haven't gotten cut off yet. But listen, if you're not on Twitch right now, I want you to join us over on Twitch. Okay? I meant to cut YouTube off a long time ago. Thankfully, we're still up. It looks like. Wow. Okay. Good thinking, Ricky. But I hate to do it. YouTube, I'll see you over on Twitch. Don't be late. Okay. That was a close one. Thankfully, Rikki Thrash is a smart human being, He knows what to do in time of need. All right.